What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video today. Well, actually, for the first time on Zero Overall Franchise. Now, yeah, this is a completely asinine idea. It's ridiculous to even attempt this. But you guys really like to see me struggle and rage, so I think it's going to be the perfect series for you if that is the case. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, if you are excited to go on this terrible and horrific journey for me. And you know what they say, it's not about the journey, it's about the destination. And you know, the people who say that are liars, because it's totally about the destination. That's the reason you go on the journey. I don't know, I digress. So here's how this series is going to work, right? We've got all users, or it will be, right? So people who are on Patreon, the Patreon supporters, link is in the description if you can do that. This is kind of like a special thing for them to be in it. It's kind of like an announcement video also for the people who didn't see it in the other videos. It's like, yeah, your time's running out to be in this. There are a number of positions that are claimed already, so I wanted to start with that. It's mainly, or it might only be the faces that are computer generated, not the actual pictures. So every spot on the offensive line is still available, and there are a number of top tier supporters who have yet to give me their information. So this is your, like, come on, let's get on it. Let's give me your information so I can get you in here. But we'll go over some of the players that will be on this team. Quarterback Josh Cohen is in here. We've got starting running back Sammy Revo. At wide receiver, we've got Josh Wegner. And everyone is a 0 overall. Now, it says 12 overall, but as you can see, every attribute is a 0 except for injury. And the lowest that can go is 11. So every attribute is zeroed out except for injury. So these players are really, really bad. Skylar Koyman at tight end. We have two, or I guess technically like a bunch of receiver spots still open, but 2 and 3 are the ones that are going to play like pretty much every snap. The offensive line's completely open. Backup tight end is open, and that will play, and backup third string tight end is going to play as well. And then defensively, we have 2 linebacker spots taken. We have Connor Ebersviller, and we have Hayden Klinkhamer at middle linebacker. So right outside linebacker is still available. Backup middle linebacker, if you want to play a lot, is available. Both safety spots, 3 to 4 cornerback spots, and then 3 spots on the defensive line. We have Jake Featheringill at left end. Kicker and punter are still available. Kick return spots are still available. So there are a number of different things. Backup running backs available. So if you do want to be in the franchise, that opportunity is still available. Again, like, some of the guys have yet to give me their spots, so we've probably got about 5 or 10 spots that are going to be claimed that have not yet been, but get on that. Link in the description, patreon.com/Bengal. But yeah, I'm super excited to start this franchise. Before we get into the rules and regulation, I would like to give a huge shout out to one of my favorite sponsors I've worked with, Audible. Audible is a fantastic company, and I'm excited to be working with them again. So, of course, Audible is a sponsor of today's video, one of my favorite companies to work with because they offer a service that is completely unmatched across the entire internet and even the world, really. They have the world's largest selection of audiobooks and audio entertainment, including Audible originals. They're stories that are created exclusively for audio, including documentaries, exclusive audiobooks even, which is the main perk of joining Audible, and scripted shows that you really can't find anywhere else. For me, I absolutely love the NFL content on the site. For example, I've been listening to NFL Century recently by Joe Horrigan. It's really just the documentation of the 100-year rise of the NFL. And as a huge football fan, huge NFL fan, this has been super interesting and enjoyable to listen to. I love audiobooks now, and Audible is a big reason why. I hate to be that guy. I just can't read books anymore, man. It just doesn't interest me. But listening to a book, listening to an audiobook on Audible is just absolutely fantastic. So I enjoy that quite a bit. And as I said, NFL Century is without question what's intrigued me the most recently. So I would highly recommend listening to that. You can actually join Audible, start listening with a 30-day free trial. You get a free audiobook on me. And you can also choose 2 Audible originals completely free. Visit audible.com/Bengal, or you can text Bengal to 500-500. Okay, so there are a number of rules. This is just not going to be playing with a 0 overall team the entire time because, yeah, it'd get not only really, really difficult, as it's going to be the entire time, it's going to be a progression-based series. So there are going to be upgrades beyond the actual skill points for each player, because as you can see, let's pull up Sammy Revo. He's still got 3,300 XP to gain only 1 skill point. So he has a long way to go to get better. So how do we make these players better? They're, 0 overall. Well, there are a number of different things we can do in order to get upgrades based on play. So it's important. I don't know what this gameplay is going to look like at all. It's going to be terrible. But basically for offense, every 10 yards is +1 speed. Like, that's a given. And if they score a touchdown, that's +5 speed. So that's a big thing right off the bat. Speed is a very tough thing. Also, for quarterback, every 10 yards is +1 to all throwing stats. And again, it's going to be pretty difficult to get yards already. So keep that in mind. And then every touchdown is +5 to passing stats. For running backs, 10 yards is +1 to rushing stats, to touchdowns +5. And then for wide receiver and tight end, it's 10 yards is plus all receiving stats. And if they score a touchdown, it's +5 to receiving stats as well. So that's a big thing. And this is only applicable to the players that started out as 0 overall. So we will be drafting players. This is a rebuilding franchise. We will be drafting players. However, that upgrade system is not applicable to them. So we will have some draft picks. We will be able to improve this team, but they won't have the upgrade benefit. So it is going to benefit us more to play with you guys as subscribers in the Patreon and all that. So I think that's a really fun addition as well. And then the defensive side of the ball, a tackle is +1 speed for the entire defense. A forced turnover is +5 to speed and all relevant stats for that position group. So obviously a defensive tackle, it doesn't make sense to improve, man coverage and zone coverage as well. So for defensive tackles, we're going to improve, if they force a turnover, it's +5 to tackling, block shedding, power, and finesse moves. We might just choose one. Block shedding, if I didn't mention that. For linebacker, coverage would go into that, but at a slightly decreased rate. And then for cornerbacks, it'd be coverage-based press. Speed and acceleration kind of ties in together as well. And not so much their power and finesse moves as well. We don't want to make like 99s across the board. We don't want to have a cornerback with 99 block shed, 99 power and finesse moves near the end. So it's position group based on their upgrade points. I think this is going to be a very, very fun series to do. I will be showing you guys all the upgrades that we make. We will be editing players along the way. So if we go here to Hayden Klinkhamer, for example, middle linebacker, let's just say, for example, that he had 5 tackles in a game, and he also happened to get an interception. Very rare that would happen. I guess he has ball carrier vision and stuff. That stuff irrelevant. It could be 0. It doesn't matter. I'm going to zero it all out after this. But his stats that would be increased would be, I said 5 tackles, so that's +1 for each tackle. And then a forced turnover would go up to 10. And then he'd also have hit power. That would go up +5 for the turnover. And then, you get how it works. So that's pretty much it. We're going to go back to 0 on this. Or 1 is as low as it can go, even though it's actually 0. It only shows up as 1, as you know. We'll just discard the changes. So I'm very, very excited for this franchise. I hope you guys are as well. Again, if you are wanting to be involved, it's not too late. I know the lineman spots, at least in the offensive side of the ball, are not so glamorous, but you will be a starter on the team. You'll recover some fumbles and lead block. I always get on the offensive lineman for being bad. So if you want me to yell at you, this might be the series. I'm going to be rage-filled. Another thing to note is this is not going to be on all Madden. For at least a start. We can change it. It's going to be on all pro to start. It's one step down from all Madden, and you have to remember something. I have 0 overall at every position. Gameplay sliders, everything is at 50 for now. And if I imported the custom sliders, which I'm going to, this is going to make it even harder. So, yeah, this is going to be a very, very difficult series. One that I'm sure is going to be led with a lot of rage, a lot of discomfort. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So without further ado, I guess let's go ahead and get into it. We'll simulate to week 1 and get this shit show underway, because it's going to be an absolute disaster. I can almost guarantee you. Hit like if you're ready. Subscribe if you're new. And I guess we played the Seahawks in week 1 and Russell Wilson. This is going to be an absolute disaster. Also, I should note before we get into it, couple things. One, 2 more people got back to me. Andrew Bowers, who is a strong safety. He is listed at 6'2", 225 pounds. And Brandon Boylan, new starting cornerback, is listed at 6'2", 210. You will notice that I have a largely white audience. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but it is true, so why leave it out? It's like, I'm starting to think only white people watch you, Bengal, and I think that's a fair assessment. I wish I had more variety, but I am pretty white, so it does make some sense, I guess. We're also, just for the preseason, we're not going to be jumping up to week 1, just to get familiar with the team. And this is serving as kind of like the announcement, so that people actually get back to me and check Patreon, or can still join Patreon if they'd like to. So yeah, we're not going to do regular season quite yet. We're going to do just play the moments in preseason, and it's going to go very poorly, I would say. All right, our defense is in a tough spot already. I assume that's something that we're going to see a lot. As I mean, I wish we had a full team, but yeah, we're going to be really slow. Can we stop LaShawn? He's not even trying. We actually made a tackle. We'll check the box score after this, obviously. They got a legal block in the back. It's coming back. All right, sick. I don't know that that's even a good idea. I don't think we're going to be able to stop them, man. I really don't. LaShawn McCoy wasn't even running. It's like he knew. Oh, we're so slow. There's another flag. Illegal block in the back. Are they just going to keep doing that? Is that what this game's going to be? Is it only going to be illegal blocks in the back? I like it, frankly. Oh, the stamina is going to be tough as well. Can I make a tackle? I don't think so. Yeah, that one's going to count. This is going to suck. It's a slow grind. And most games, this is not going to be playing the moments. It's just going to be having the CPU hang 45 and a quarter on me. Yeah, I like the awareness there. Basically none. Travis Kelce gets into the end zone. He's acting like a sumo wrestler. I'm not getting an offensive moment. Can I get one? We're down 28-0. How about an offensive moment? There we go. 2-minute drill. Get some points. We have Thurber in the game. Where's my starting quarterback? Oh, it's preseason. That's why. All right. So we got Ross and Thurber. This doesn't even help. I'm going to reorder the depth chart so we get the starters back in. Because I need them to get any opportunity for more points. Is that open? Yeah, I mean, like, one, the fact of getting an accurate throw is going to be very low. And then even more than that, imagine the receiver actually catching the ball. We got the starters in, though. Koyman at tight end. That's pretty much the only one right now. Where is my starting running back? Where is Sammy Revo? Need Wagner in. So it reordered some of these, which is not great. But as these players get upgrades and actually they start, it's only going to be screwy in the preseason. As I mean, that's an open guy. Koyman drops it. All right. See, like, if you were watching this and you're like, 10 yards doesn't sound that hard to get. It's like, before long, they're going to be 99 overalls. No. You know how tough it's going to be to get even one yard? This is impossible. That's sick, dude. Sick pass. I might need to just go 50-50 sliders because, good lord. All right, down 56-0, but it's anyone's game here going into the fourth quarter. 70-0 at 77-0, but we need some points. I couldn't agree more. Let's get in there. Let's give Sammy Revo. Dude, this RPO is going to be so bad. 8 rushes, negative 25 yards. We're not going to do negative points because, Jesus, I mean, please have some decency in the comments. I don't want to do detractors for negative stats because there will be a lot of them. Like, I don't even know what the strategy is going to be. I don't know how to get any yards. I really don't. I mean, it's not even close. That was to the running back. Oh my god, we had a 17-yard catch in simulation? That's huge. That's so big. 3rd and 12. There's no point to even going for the first down. Try to do anything. I think we gained a yard. I really need to get to 20 yards. I need a 2-yard catch here. It's an upgrade for the quarterback, Josh Cohen. I just need a 2-yard completion. That's it. Just 2 yards. There it is. Not even close. Not even close. Come on, Josh. We're down 84-0. There's still hope of 2 yards, though. We have a minute to get some points on the board. Please catch it. Koyman lays out, and he got it. We're now to 30. And I was waiting on him to get open because he's actually one of our 0 overall starters at the moment. So that's huge. That's a little bit of a sack fumble, though, going on. My players are a bit slow at the moment. Dude, this Josh Cohen refusing to throw even for the most part in the direction of my receivers is tough. And it doesn't matter if the throw's short or long anyway. We've had more success on longer throws. But let me tell you, wow. I mean, he's really, really bad. Like, bullet pass inaccurate. Just because he was a bullet pass. It wasn't like he was under pressure. It's just he tried to throw it too hard, apparently. And it also happens if he tries to lob it. It also happens if he tries to touch pass it in there. He's not a great quarterback at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say. That's an unbelievable slant, though. And the pass is not even close. Try to touch pass on that one. Wasn't having it. We're going to lose this one 84-0. Not ideal. Cohen did have 30 yards, so Cohen is +3 for rushing. Sammy Revo, not his best game. That's 3 carries for -25 yards. No one was good rushing. Receiving, I mean, we're not going to upgrade these players because they're not like... no, I mean, I guess we will because they'll have names eventually. No, actually, no, they won't because it's preseason. Never mind. We're only going to do the ones with names so far. So, Koyman is +1. And then defensively, this is huge. We have some big ones here. That is +7 for Klinkhamer. Boylan is +6. I didn't even... We might have to reevaluate the defensive stats. So we might have to reevaluate the defensive stats. I mean, we're getting a lot of tackles now. I don't think we're going to be getting a lot of tackles actually in the regular season. So for now, I'm just going to half it. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to half the point if they got more than 1. And it's not going to happen in the actual regular season since we're going to be playing every snap. I can't even upgrade these players. It's so bad. That's how low they are. They're so low, I can't even upgrade them with the skill points. Brutal. Okay, so I have made a couple of changes, by the way. And that is to ensure that these guys don't actually get injured when we're playing. Josh Cohen looks like a stud now as he's been upgraded across the board offensively. 4 throw power, 4 everything accuracy. He's going to be great. But I have made a change. Stamina, I've moved up to 50. In injury, I've moved up, depending on the player, just kind of randomly, but it's between 80 and 90 for injury. And then toughness is between like 85 and 99 for some of the guys. Toughness doesn't really affect anything all that much. Injury is important to have because we can't have these players get injured when they're the stars of the thing. We won't have any players. So that'd be unfair to the Patreon guys. It doesn't affect gameplay. It's just so these guys don't get injured. But let's go ahead and hop into moments for game number 2, where I'm sure this is going to go great. Can't wait. Your defense needs your help. They need more help. They need help from, you know, God or whatever you believe in. And even if you don't believe in anything, they need more than that. Because we're so bad that I don't even think there's a chance of stopping anybody. Here's Adrian Peterson. Klinkhamer in pursuit. He might catch him. Nope, not going to happen. All day, Adrian Peterson into the end zone. Like, he's listening for the crowd as if you're not playing a team of 0 overalls. It's already 35-0. I'm sure we'll get a moment here in a second. 2-minute drill. Get some points. You can tell me to get them. It's not going to happen. Cohen. We got Revo still in the game here. Yeah, I mean, Maybe we'll go out in the flat. There's Rebo, gets the catch. There we go. Cohen now over 12 yards on the game. That's pretty nice. I don't know how Sammy Rebo, the starting running back, is going to get yards. We won't be able to run the ball. Yeah, it was a lob pass inaccurate. No one was really open. We got to run slants. But it's kind of tough to get the running back the football when you're running slants. I don't know how we're going to manage that. Oh, if they blitz, Koyman's going to be wide open. It wasn't even close. They played zone coverage. They dropped back to that pretty quickly. And everything looks fast when you have 0 speed. Oh my God. My punter, Kevin Huber, has these 0 every... Is this what 0 accuracy looks like? This might even be too much for the best punter on YouTube. That's me, by the way, if you're new here. Holy... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, dude. Look how hard this is. I also have 0 power. Oh my God. Was that running into the kicker or roughing? It's running. We're going to try 4th and 4. We're going to go for it. We got this. We just got to throw the slant quickly to Wegner, and he's got to catch it. They're sagging off. Oh, we got it. Wegner catches it, first down. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It's just got to be slants. Slants all day. They don't cover it. Like, look at the animation of the slant. It actually comes off quick. If we can throw an accurate pass, that was inaccurate, even though it was accurate. We might be able to drive down the field with just slants. That's the cheese. We figured it out. Oh, this is no good. We need slants. We'll streak Koyman. He's going to get somebody open. We just split the linebacker. Koyman down the field! Oh my goodness, let's hurry up. We lost way too many seconds there. I have only 2 timeouts. I could have used them. Let's throw quickly. Okay. That was a huge play. That was a huge play. Also, I'm sure at some point we're going to change the upgrade system when players get too good. But for the start, we're going to use it. We're going to run it how we are. I think that's going to be for the best. But yeah. We actually have a chance to score a touchdown. And by chance, I mean it's like a 0.1% chance. It's not going to happen. But it is there. That's an interception. Yeah, I mean, that was not even close. Not even close. But we got some good yards there. There's just going to be some great upgrade points as we go down 77-0. Make it 84-0. 91-0. Are they going to drop 100? Probably. Probably. It's 98-0. They have a lot of time. 2 minutes. They could score probably 4, 5, 6 times. The way our defense plays. That's wide open. It's a sick pass, dude. Josh, you better practice, man. Because that wasn't even close. That's like he greased up his hands and is like, let me play quarterback. I forgot the backups are in, so that was actually probably Ross and Thurber throwing. He's a stud, too, let me tell you. Get Koyman back in. He's released. He's supposed to be... Oh, my God. Look at us run behind the offensive line. If he would have gone up and got that. He was holding. Maybe because you were supposed to be on a route. There's no point not to go for it, so we might as well. They're blitzing. I mean, I don't really know where that puts us. It's not like it's going to be a good throw anyway. We have 47 yards at least. That's 4 upgrade points. Which is kind of a lot. Dropped 105 on us. Last play of the game. Second to last play of the game. I want to get it to Koyman, but we're not going to. Turnover on downs. Game over. Dwayne Haskins looked like a stud, I guess. Every quarterback looked like a stud, I guess. All right, so Cohen's got 4 points from that. Obviously, the running backs are still struggling to get it going. Sammy Rebo, 6 for -9. Negative nice, something like that. Wegner has +2. Koyman also has +2. Rebo still 1 catch for 1 yard. That's tough. All right, I might be so bold as to describe the current state of the team as lackluster. Josh Cohen is looking pretty sick, though. He's got his ratings up into the high single digits now, which is cool. Approaching the teens. Upgraded Wegner a bit as he had a big game with 20 yards. So he's up into the 3s now, approaching the mid-single digits. Some guys on defense. Jake Featheringill is really the top guy at the moment, as he has stats that are in the mid-single digits. Clint Kamer as well is in kind of that same range as he's you know, low single digits, but approaching mid. So we're in kind of a good spot with him. But yeah, the team is not so good right now. And yeah, as player spots fill up, it's going to look a whole lot better. But yeah, we'll go into I simulated week 3. That was a mistake. We lost only 105 to nothing, so it was kind of like, it was about as close as the last game was. That was a mistake, but also, I mean, you guys kind of get the gist for this season. I don't think for this preseason, I don't think the simulation is going to be all that kind to us. And also, playing the games is going to be even less kind. But Cohen had 38 yards. We're going to count it. We're going to count it. I made a mistake, but I can't unsimulate it. It happened. So 38 yards, so +3 for him. Rushing. Saquon dropped 247 in preseason. I feel like they should have taken him out in 5 touchdowns. So not so great for us. Andy Dalton's on the Giants now. That's always fun. We were not great. Sammy Revo's got to step up his game. I don't think he's got a yard on the season, but he'll get there. Wegner with +3. He's the only one. We obviously don't score. And then defensively, again, I'll half this for preseason because the numbers are a bit inflated. But I mean, we obviously didn't get a sack or a tackle for loss or an interception or a forced fumble or an anything. All right, week 4 against the Colts in the preseason here. I think it's probably going to go like the other ones would if I had to put my Sherlock Holmes detective cap on. I don't have a Watson, but I think he'd probably have the same to say. It's not looking good for us. The outlook is probably we're probably going to lose. Raining in Cincinnati. Probably the weather for the mood, as we'll see if we can stop what's going to happen. All right, Brissett all day. Oh yeah, that's they just like they're moving in quicksand. It's just not. It's not good. I think these first couple episodes are probably going to be rough. And by first couple, I mean like first several. We'll see. But it's anyone's ball game. We're only down 70-0. They're not giving us an opportunity to jump in. Oh, we're going to take oh, fuck. 2-minute warning. We're jumping in. 3rd and 10. The backups are in. God, why do I keep expecting that to not happen? Here we go. Cohen back in the game. We're looking for Koyman here. Leonard sucks in coverage. Oh, that's wide open. Koyman! First down. Big way to move the chains. Yeah, we need another, we need some more receivers. We need some more fan receivers, because we only really have Wegner right now. And, of course, Koyman. The slant was open. The speed of the routes is unlike anything I've ever seen before. I don't know how to adapt to it. 2nd and 10. We just got to wait for that slant. It slows down. On the run. If Koyman would have come down with that, I mean, I wouldn't even believe that. 3rd and 10. I think we just got to wait for this slant. Let's actually throw that. You're supposed to come in. Wegner just didn't even know the route. Revo refuses to come back in as a running back. Now he's checked in the slot. Okay. That's a great slant. But, I mean, the offensive line didn't really give me a whole lot of protection. Yeah, this is no good. See if we can make something happen on defense. We'll use our Andrew Bowers. Feels pretty quick pre-snap, honestly. Can we wrap up here? Nope. How about you run? Brandon Boylan. All right. He didn't even think about it. I would love for them not to drop 100 on us, but, like, all they really need to do is call a play. We need to chew this final minute off the clock. We could very easily, but we're going to be passing because we can't run. It's not possible. And I really do mean we can't even run to the ball. Get the ball! Oh my God. He didn't have the speed to get to the kickoff in the air. That's open. All right. Sick. Dude, Wegner's going to be so open here. Just sit. Nah, he's not. No, he is. All right, sick. We're doing a great job getting it to our playmakers. I can't even say playmakers. I mean, like, they play, kind of? I don't even want to say players. Can we scramble? Yeah, I had to scramble to avoid the safety. Terrell Lewis is not Terrell Lewis. Terrell Lewis goes to Alabama. Tyquan Lewis with his 4th sack. We have 13 total yards. Did I say that? That's pretty good, actually. It's more than I thought. It's 4th and 14. We got to look for Koyman here. We actually have a lot of time. We're throwing it up to him. I did my best. Let's keep him out of the end zone. I would guarantee they score. If we can stop them from gaining a yard here, that would be incredible. That'd be a miracle of Jesus. And there it is. A lot of, like, religious talk here in this episode. I don't ever talk religion, but we need Jesus. It's 105-0. Please get to the kick. This is the most fun part of the video. Just Thomas trying to get to the kickoff. Yeah, this is a yikes. We got him burned on the streak. Okay. Okay. That's a pick 6. It looked good, though. I don't know how he beat press. That just shows you how animation-based Madden 20 is, by the way. That, like, they get quick bursts on the slants, and he just beat press with 0 stats, pretty much. It's like, what is he, up to 3? Oh, we got it. We actually got a kickoff here. Look at the yardage. And he fell down. All right, Wagner, you're on my last nerve. It doesn't even end the game, man. Rock Ya-Sin with a pick 6 for nobody. You're showboating against 0 overall in Cincinnati. We're not up. Excuse me. We're down 119-0, and the pain won't end. Not only does Wagner not run routes, catch, or have any general ability at all, he also just falls down on routes. Oh, Koyman got it. Look at the speed. Got that back to the 20. Unbelievable. So our pain is over for this episode. Josh Cohen gets +1 as he managed to throw for 14 yards, a career high. No. Rushing still was not a great situation. Koyman caught a ball. Wagner didn't have his best day to 1 point there, and then defensively we'll count it up again. But yeah, we're going to be playing every snap of the regular season. The quarters are not going to be super long. The pain is going to be excruciating. The quarters are going to feel like they're 40-minute quarters because they might take that long to actually play with the amount of points we give up. So I hope you're excited. We went 0-4, but guess what? I think when the Patriots had their near undefeated season where they lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl, I think they went 0-4 in the preseason, so you never know what could happen to this squad. All right, so the upgrading is done for this episode. Cohen is up to 12 for his throwing attributes and his athleticism as well, except for injury, stamina, and toughness, obviously. Overall, I would say the team could use improvement. A lot of areas to improve upon in our game. Wagner just not solid. I got to start doing run block as well. Koyman is really our star receiver. And if you want to be involved in this franchise, patreon.com/Bengal. Link is in the description. I got to do blocking for tight ends as well. Yeah, we're not in a great spot, but we've got tons of potential. That's always something funny when people say, it's like he's young, so he has potential. It's like, no, he doesn't. He's just young. But yeah, we have potential to go 0-16. And by potential, I mean it's going to happen. If we win a game, I don't know, actually. If we got upgrades near the end of the season, you never know. I don't know. Maybe we could win in like week 10 beyond or something. I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to see how the series progresses. I hope you're very excited. I'm not. No, I am, but it's going to be painful at the start. So I hope you tune in for each episode. There's going to be a playlist. Subscribe if you're not already. If you like to see pain, this is like Punish Tube, I assume. Well, I don't know about that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.